Hey, Watson, boss wants to see you. Okay. Has this ever been you? Hello and welcome to the Daily Think Share. My name's Zach. I'm here to bring to you what I've been thinking about, sharing about, talking about, listening to that doesn't belong in math class. If you're new to the channel, I invite you to subscribe. I post videos daily. Today there was a moment, and if you know that you're the person that had this moment sort of with me, it's absolutely nothing about you. I totally love you. I'm teaching about how I dealt with that because it had nothing to do with you, and I know it was totally gut reaction. So every once in a while, you're gonna have one of those moments in life. All of a sudden, someone says something, and then all of a sudden, your heart is in your throat. Sometimes they're worse than others. Today wasn't that bad. Sometimes it's like all of a sudden you're just like you're freaked out, like you start sweating, like your stomach hurts a little bit. I just want to remind you that you're not dying. All of these bodily things that happen whenever we hear something and we make it mean something. So in that example, right, boss wants to see you, we immediately say to ourselves, something bad is about to happen. And what human beings and our species, back when we actually had to survive on a daily basis from wild animals and things, is that our bodies have developed this way of coping with danger by kind of telling us immediately what is about to happen or what we should be concerned about. So we have all these bodily reactions. What it all is it's our bodies telling us that there's danger. So because we're now an evolved human species, what we can use is we can use our brains to say, you know what? This is just my body doing what my body does. There's nothing wrong with that. Just because I heard something and all of a sudden my body did something does not mean that I'm actually in danger. And there was this moment where I was like, wow, my body's going crazy right now. And I was like, I know that this really isn't that bad of news, and I can absolutely brush this off.
Gotta get that dirt off your shoulder.
Next time you have a moment like that, where you hear something, all of a sudden your body's going crazy and you're maybe even freaking out a little bit, I want you to consider that when you start freaking out, it's because of what your body just did. It's often not really that much because of the words you heard, but it has to do with what your body did, and all of a sudden you start making meaning out of that. You say, wow, my stomach you don't say this, you don't think this out loud, but I want you to notice. Oftentimes we're gonna hear something, right? When you heard that at the very beginning, it was like, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. And when I'm in trouble, that's when my body goes like that. When in fact, the boss just wanted to see me. So what we can do is we can take the meaning that we're adding to it out of that situation, and we can react to it in a logical way instead of a fear-stricken way, in an emotional way. And when you're able to react to things in a non-emotional way, oftentimes you don't get yourself in trouble, right? If it's a conversation that could be uncomfortable, oftentimes you say things you don't mean, or you say things that you wish you hadn't. You say things or you do things that are kind of strange or illogical. But if you can come back to logic, you realize that your body's just reacting, it's much easier to have a calm head about it. So I hope this is useful. In the comments, let me know, what are the things that you really react to? What do you do when you're emotional that you wish you wouldn't? I'd love to hear what you guys are up to and maybe make another video to follow this up. Thank you for watching. If you like to, give it a like. If you want more, subscribe. I make videos daily. If you want push notifications, hit the bell. Stay weird.